It's Monday morning. I'm excited because I had a great weekend. I hope you guys all had a great weekend as well. Welcome back. It's Monday morning. Let's make some money. We got a full 5 days of trading this week. This morning, I'm feeling good because not only, like I said, I had a good weekend, but I also crushed it. I don't even want to say I crushed it on SAVA. I knew what was going on. I called the trap. I took a little profit, locked in some profit, locked it in green this morning, starting the week strong. Got the futures trade going on as well. So locking it down, feeling in control, feeling good about life. But I'm going to show you guys the trade here in real time. I'm going to talk about the thought process going into the trade, what I was looking for, what my entry was. And I nailed it top to bottom. Literally nailed it top to bottom in terms of where my entry was going to be, where my exit was going to be, and the overall trap. So I'm going to explain to you guys really kind of the thought process while the trade is live, while I'm in the trade, and then also show you guys the trap. The trap, baby. If you guys got trapped on Sava, S-A-V-A this morning at the open, well, watch the video. You're going to learn something. You got to learn something. Let's do it. Let's go. Before I get even more excited, start dancing here. Let's go. What's going on, guys? So we're getting started here Monday morning, and you can see right now I've got Sava, S-A-V-A, pulled up on the chart. This is a 5-minute chart that we're watching right now. I want to see a 5-minute candle push above this 761. That's the resistance. That's the top of this candle right here, the previous 5-minute candle. You can see we had some nice buying pressure coming there at the 720 area, currently pre-market area, acting as support. I'd say basically $7 as support here. So we're going to see what happens going into open. Got about 3 minutes here till the market opens. If we can pull back to that $7 area, which was that previous resistance there earlier when it popped up there, ding, 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 $7 resistance. We push through. We then turn that $7 area into support, and we'll see what happens. So it's kind of like two ways to look at it. I like to see some strength and see this thing push above 760 here on the 5-minute candle, or even just kind of on the 1-minute candle, get that breakout over 761. Now that we know that 5-minute candle, the high of that 5-minute candle is 661, is 7061. Now that we know that, we can keep an eye on that here on the 1-minute chart, looking like we might get a pullback down there to the $7 support first going into open. Going up right now. Like if we spike right now, it's one of those things. I'd rather just get a nice little pullback for the buyers to step in there going into open. It's always, I feel like it's better pullback going into open, showing, you know, that the support is there and then kind of squeezing. Right now we are right there at the VWAP. You can see that white line is the VWAP that we're watching. The high on that 1-minute candle, 753. So there's that dip down there to the $727 area coming up here. Let's see how low she dips. If that $7 area is going to hold support here. The low down 705. We got about a minute here till the market opens. Like I said, if that $7 area can hold here, that's going to be bullish. And that's what I like to see going into open here. Watching a couple other stocks as well. But right now, looks like SAVA is the big mover so far this morning. 21 million shares traded. It's on the gapper list, up 114% right now with a 22 million share float. So it's not a miniature float by any means, but it's got some action on it. It's got some volume, and that's what we're looking for. So what happens going into open here? Still pulling all the way down to that $7 area, 701 low on that candle. So it might get a little wash at open. I want to see that strength come back. I want to see the buyers come back in there and try to push this above that 760 area, especially get above that VWAP now. Maybe it pops back up, looks for a push, but it could be a fake out as well. We don't want to get faked out with just because this pushes back above the VWAP here. We're going to just kind of sit back and wait and watch. Be patient. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I guess they had some positive news this morning on a phase two trial of Alzheimer's. So let's see what happens here if we get a squeeze going. I'd like to see, like I said, that push above 750, 760 area. The market is now open for business. Holding 7 right now for a second here. We don't want to just jump in there. I think this thing could easily wash out and just lose all that support there at the 7 really quickly. I don't really want to start off the day getting sold into here just like that. See, like I mean, just 10 cents just washing through there. I'm going to jump in there at 707, see if we can get a squeeze up here quickly. Looking for like a 10, 20 cent pop. 10, 20 cent, looking for 20s. Holding that $7 area right now, but having a little trouble here. See if we can't bounce back up. $707 is my entry. Not the best entry. I was trying to get a little bit lower there. Let's see if this will pop back over 7 here. Can't hold 7. Going to get out there. There we go. Back. Looking for that 720 push here. It's got to get 720 or higher. There we go. Getting 7. Got 724 there. So getting 10. Making a quick $188 there for you guys. I wasn't in love with my entry there. But we got it done either way. So you can see that push back up to the VWAP. Was expecting like a fake out. Was thinking we're going to get at least 750, 740 area for this little bounce. Kind of bounce off that $7 area multiple times. Get one more little squeeze back up there. And then let the shorts kind of pile in there and hammer it back down. But you can see still just kind of underneath that VWAP. Having a little bit of trouble there. 730 area here. And it's got to squeeze through. Let's see if it'll get through there again. You can see once it gets up at 730 area, it's kind of just slowing down there. And that's that hesitation, you know. It's the same thing, hesitation with me being a buyer when I was buying there at 7. I was looking to sell kind of into that push. So this is a better looking candle now we're getting here. This could start the party if we can get, I think, above 760. So I'll just kind of wait, let this get above 760 here, and then kind of look for an opportunity at that point. Right now, we're still overall battling this downward trend. So we don't want to be like the first person of the party here. Even though we're kind of spiking up here, we're still on that fine line here where this could roll off. So we don't want to just jump in just because it's spiking up here off, over that VWAP and all that. So let's see if we can get a break over 760 and then get going from there. And there's that trap I was talking about. Back down there to 7. So that's the trap, baby. That's the trap. Nailed it. Nailed the trap. Nailed. I didn't nail it, but we called the trap perfectly there. And that's how it's done right there. Calling the trap. This is live. It's 9:33 in the morning. You can see this is live action. Trading real money this morning. And look at that sell-off. Just like I said, that 760 area needed to break through there. 760, you can see that resistance there. As long as this was below that resistance, as long as it was below that 760 area, that's not good news. Not good news at all. So that's what we got going on right there. And I'm actually going to be done for the day because I'm going to take it nice and easy. It's Monday morning. I'm going to start off the week with a nice little padding in my wallet. Quick $188 this morning. Locking that down there. You can see my account, the $188. And I'm actually green right now as well on the futures market. I've got a position here. I got long last night down here at the 3,340 area on the MES. And just kind of riding this momentum. I'm going to move my stop up here, kind of like the 350 area. I know it's still giving away a lot. Maybe like 358, the low of these candles here. I would like to ride this momentum throughout the day and see if we can't get a push, up 375 or higher here on the overall market. I'm just going to pull this back because I'd rather let it ride. I let this one ride a little bit. So my stop's going to be kind of right at the low of these candles. This is the 5-minute chart. So that's going to be my stops. That's going to be my plan. We'll let it ride. Like I said, I like to see a push 70 to 80 area. And I'm in there at 340, so that'll be a 40 handle move. Right now I'm up 20 handles, but I like to get a little bit bigger of a move and capitalize off the idea of the market kind of bouncing today and rallying up there. So we'll see what happens. I've only got one contract, so I can't take any partials. I got to let the one contract ride. And either way, we're going to lock in at least 12 handles in profit here. But like I said, we're looking for a bigger winner. Had this one running all night, so no point in just taking I don't want to say a small winner right now, but I like to kind of let this one do its thing for a little bit and see if we can find a bounce today. Market looking like it wants to pull back here, so need to hold kind of that 50, 52 area. I'd say hold that 53 here. We'll see what happens. We'll give it a little bit of time, but there it is. If you guys haven't already, showing you guys the action, talking about the process, the overall process here. The reason that I got long last night there on the futures was literally just because we opened up there 6 p.m. We got a bounce. We had a little pullback. You can see I jumped in there 340. The lowest the market ever got after that was 342. So I was on the right side of the trend, and we rallied all the way up there to 75. So we were darn close, but that was about 4 a.m. And at 4 a.m. this morning, I was in Miami partying, so I wasn't able to lock in that profit there. But I think there's still a possibility today if we kind of consolidate. If the market consolidates here for a little bit, there's a possibility push up there, get up to that 375, 380 area, up into here. Up into like 390s would be golden, right? That would just be golden. So we'll let this ride. You can see it's already kind of bouncing back there. Nice little bounce back after the market opened from the 58s. Back up there to 63 now. So we'll let this one ride. I want to see what happens just to see if I'm on the right side of the trend or on the right side of the market. Was I able to identify that, able to identify the action? And you can see already pushing back out there 64s. So that's what it's all about. Making a little bit of money, making a little fun, little party, little action. So I want to check back really quickly to see what Sava is looking like. Sava, you can see SAVA down there to 650. So hey, when you're good, you're good. So if you guys want to learn more about day trading, you want to learn what I'm doing every day, what I'm thinking about, what my thought process is, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, quick little update here. We are currently trading at 377. I'm going to take this profit on this contract. Look at this big old spike there. I'm thinking this thing's going to want to pull back a little bit, right? I mean, let's even get filled up here. 70, trying to get filled 77.25. Let's even get filled here. Should get filled 76. There we go. So we're locked that down. We locked it in. We got in all the way down there at the 40s. We locked it in there at 76. That's 36 handles. The high on that candle there was 78. So we got pretty darn close, my friends, and locking down the profit today. So we're out of here. I'm done. Let's go.